If you are a Marvel Comics or movies fan, you might have seen the movies or read the comics on Black Panther and Captain America. But what is a common thing you noticed in both of these movies? Vibranium, a fictional element depicted by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The origins of Vibranium are from Wakanda. You might have observed the Black Panther suit and Captain America shield, which are both made of the element of vibranium. This substance exhibits some amazing high-tech properties which make the city of Wakanda technologically advanced compared to others. In the movie, you observe King T'Challa, aka the Black Panther, had a suit which is bulletproof, flexible, and ultra lightweight. Did you ever wonder that can a substance like vibranium actually exist in reality? To find out this answer, do watch the entire video. Hey guys, in this podcast, I'm going to investigate a rare compound which has properties similar to that of vibranium, which is graphene. So, what really is graphene? How special is it? What can be achieved with it? Could it transform our technology as much as vibranium did for Wakanda? How much change could it do to our world? Graphene, which is an allotrope of carbon, consists a single sheet of carbon atoms that are arranged in a hexagonal pattern. It's one of the thinnest substances ever made. It's both extremely flexible and at least 100 times stronger than steel and one-third the density of it. Interestingly, graphene is also considered relatively stronger than diamond. Being over 200 times more flexible than the currently used silicon, graphene offers salivating opportunities to the electronics industries, and this is what we always longed for. Graphene is the strongest material ever tested with an intrinsic tensile strength of about 130 GPa and a Young's modulus of about 1 TPa. This is unlike its parent compound, graphite. In fact, it is so strong that even if an elephant stands on it, it would not break. So imagine how strong graphene should be. Graphene would produce super quality gadgets and wires as it possesses a feature of an impressive heat conductivity and electrical conductivity. Its heat carrying capacity succeeds that of silver and copper and cannot be compared to diamond or graphite. Heat and electricity have something in common, which is the transport of electrons. Hence, a good conductor of heat would make it a brilliant conductor of electricity. Thus, graphene is no exception to this. The flat hexagonal lattice of graphene offers little resistance to electrons, which move through it quickly and easily, thus conducting electricity better than copper. In fact, graphene can play a huge part in the future for solar power and also revolutionizing electric cars by their batteries, making them more efficient and eventually more affordable. But its most important use may be in the future of clean drinking water, as it allows water to pass through, repelling any other element. Due to its porous nature, it allows the purified water to pass through and traps all the harmful particles, which can be used extensively in water purifying and desalinization systems, which is the future. Many scientists and researchers are working extensively on graphene, where about 5 to 10 years from now, you might find many electronic gadgets with small amounts of graphene in it. A company named Vorbex Materials is currently working on the mass scale production of graphene, where the company believes that in the future we may observe things from your daily wear clothing till giant space rockets, where everything has the opportunity to have graphene fused with it, thus enhancing its materialistic properties. In the 1900s, the plastic boom revolutionized the industrial and manufacturing sector, where most of the products you're surrounded with might be made of plastic. Something similar can actually happen with graphene in the future, considering its advanced materialistic properties which can be useful to human mankind. You might get a question, then what's taking this long to produce graphene? The main issue industries are facing is the cost of production, since graphene is produced by various methods like CVD, where the yield rate is generally low. But scientists are coming up with new techniques to produce it from agricultural waste, as a result, cutting down the cost for raw materials. To end on a fun fact, when referring to Wakanda, you might think that this place is an imaginary place, but it actually exists in the city of Menominee in the USA's Wisconsin. So, thank you for listening to our podcast. If you do enjoy watching our video, then please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you have any good suggestions for the next video, then please do drop it down in the comment section. Until next time, bye bye. Thank you.